Have you ever had the feeling that life is just happening to you and you're merely a passenger on this unpredictable journey? You're not alone. Often we find ourselves in a whirlpool of circumstances, situations, and events that seem to be beyond our control. It's like being in a boat amidst a stormy sea, with the waves of uncertainty and unpredictability tossing us around. But here's the catch. Life, as we know it, will continue to happen, with or without our consent. It's a universal truth we all need to accept. And while it's easy to get caught up in the things we can't change, what if we shifted our focus on the things we can? You see, we hold the power to choose our responses, our actions, and our attitude towards these challenges. It's about directing our energy towards what's within our reach and empowering ourselves to positively influence our lives. But what if I told you that you have more control over your life than you think? Just think about it. How much of your energy is wasted worrying about things beyond your control? Now let's dive deeper into this thought. We all have a certain degree of control in our lives, and it's not always about the big decisions. It's about the small daily actions we take, the attitudes we adopt, and the responses we give to whatever life throws at us. When we focus on what we can control, it's like adjusting the lens of a camera. We shift our perspective, bringing the important things into sharp focus while letting the rest fade into the background. Imagine you're steering a ship. You can't control the waves or the wind, but you can control the rudder and the sails. You can navigate, you can adjust, and you can keep moving forward. That is the power of focus. Consider this. When we worry about things beyond our control, we're essentially giving away our power. We're letting external factors dictate our emotions, our thoughts, and in some instances, even our actions. But when we focus on what we can control, we reclaim that power. We become the directors of our own lives, the authors of our own stories. Now let's take a page from Kevin Hart's book. He once said, "Life is about growth and change. When you are no longer doing that, that is your death." This is a man who understands the power of focus. He knows that setbacks, obstacles, they're just part of the process. But it's how we respond to these challenges, how we grow and change because of them, that truly matters. The truth is, life will happen regardless. Storms will come, waves will crash, but remember, you're the one at the helm. You can't control the elements, but you can adjust your sails. You can choose your attitude, your actions, and your responses. So remember, focus on what you can control, and let go of what you can't. This is how you navigate through life's ups and downs. This is how you empower yourself, how you grow, how you change. This is the power of focus. The truth is, life will happen regardless. But we can choose how we respond to it. Scene script. Let's take a look at a story that perfectly illustrates this idea. Picture this: a small town, Midwestern girl named Emily. Emily was a dreamer, with aspirations of becoming a renowned author. Her life was a series of ordinary days until one day, a tornado ripped through her town, turning her world upside down. Emily's home, her sanctuary where she penned down her dreams, was reduced to rubble. This was a situation Emily had no control over, a catastrophe she didn't see coming. The devastation was overwhelming. She could have given in to the despair, but Emily realized something crucial. She couldn't control the tornado or its aftermath, but she had the power to control her response to it. Emily chose to see this disaster not as a full stop but as a comma in her life story. She decided to focus on what was within her control. She began writing about her experiences, channeling her feelings into her work. Emily wrote about the resilience of her community, the kindness of strangers, and the strength she discovered within herself. She turned her calamity into a source of inspiration. Her story resonated with many who were going through their own struggles. Emily's writing took off and she became an influential voice in her community and beyond. She didn't just rebuild her life, she built it better, stronger. Through her words, she inspired others to do the same. Remember our friend, comedian Kevin Hart? He once said, "Life is about growth and change. When you are no longer doing that, that is your death." Emily embodied this spirit. She grew through her challenges, she changed, and she helped others do the same. Life will throw curveballs our way, it's inevitable. But we have the power to choose how we respond. We can let these challenges crush us, or we can use them as stepping stones towards growth and success. It's all about perspective. You see, Emily's story is not unique. We all face our own tornadoes in life. They may not be literal, but they can be just as devastating. But remember, these setbacks, these obstacles, they're just part of the process. They're opportunities for growth and learning. Control what you can. Choose your attitude, your actions, Respond to whatever comes your way with resilience and determination. Trust in your own progress and believe that each experience, no matter how challenging, is shaping you into a stronger, wiser individual. So, what did this individual do differently? They focused on what was within their control. Remember, no matter what happens along the way, you have the power to shape your own destiny. You have the power to control your story, just like Emily. The story teaches us an important lesson. A lesson about our power, our resilience, and the opportunities that arise when we focus on what we can control. It's a lesson that's as old as time, yet one that we often need reminding of. You see, life is a bit like a river. It ebbs and flows, sometimes calm and sometimes tumultuous. And just like a river, we can't control every ripple or wave that comes our way. But what we can control is our vessel, our attitude, and how we navigate those waters. That's where our true power lies. When we focus our energy on the things within our reach, we find that we're not just passengers in life's journey, but captains of our own destiny. It's this focus that allows us to steer our ship, even in the stormiest of seas. It empowers us to face challenges head-on with courage and determination, transforming obstacles into stepping stones. But remember, this shift in focus isn't about ignoring life's difficulties. Rather, it's about acknowledging them, understanding them, and then choosing to direct our energy towards actionable solutions. Because it's in this process of overcoming that we truly grow. This growth, this resilience, is nurtured not just in the victories, but also in the setbacks. It's in the moments of struggle, the times when we feel like we're against the current, that we learn the most about ourselves. We learn about our strength, our tenacity, and our ability to adapt. And each of these lessons shapes us into stronger, wiser individuals. It's important to trust in this process, to believe in our progress, even when it's hard to see. Because every experience, every challenge, and every moment is a part of our unique journey. They're shaping us, molding us, preparing us for what's to come. As the comedian Kevin Hart once said, life is about growth and change, and part of that growth is learning to focus on what we can control. So let's take these lessons to heart. Let's embrace the challenges as they come, and remember that no matter what life throws our way, we have the power to shape our own destiny. Life is about growth and change, and part of that growth is learning to focus on what we can control. Comedian Kevin Hart once said, life is about growth and change. When you are no longer doing that, that is your death. This powerful statement from Hart is a testament to his philosophy of life. It's a philosophy that is all about focusing on what we can control, and it's a philosophy that has guided his phenomenal career and personal journey. Hart's story is one of resilience, determination, and unwavering focus. From his early days in stand-up comedy, where he would perform in small clubs for little to no pay, to his present status as one of the world's most successful and beloved comedians, Hart's journey has been defined by his commitment to growth and change. Even in the face of adversity, Hart never lost sight of what he could control. When he faced setbacks, he didn't focus on the disappointment or the failure. Instead, he focused on what he could do differently, how he could improve, and where he could grow. This mindset, this focus on what was within his control, is what allowed Hart to navigate through the ups and downs of his career. It's what allowed him to bounce back from failures, to learn from his mistakes, and to continually evolve as both an artist and a person. And it's not just in his career where Hart's philosophy shines. In his personal life too, he's shown a remarkable ability to focus on what he can control. Whether it's overcoming personal challenges, dealing with public scrutiny, or managing the pressures of fame, Hart has consistently demonstrated that by focusing on what we can control, we empower ourselves to navigate life's ups and downs. Hart's life and career are a testament to the power of this philosophy. His success, his resilience, his ability to grow and change, all stem from his focus on what he could control. And it's a lesson that we can all take to heart. By focusing on what we can control, we empower ourselves to navigate through life's ups and downs. Remember, setbacks and obstacles are simply part of the process. Just as we've explored in this conversation today, life will throw curveballs that we can't predict or manage. Yet it's the unpredictable nature of life that makes it exciting, dynamic, and worth exploring. We've journeyed through the power of focus and how it can channel our energy towards the things within our reach. We've also delved into the concept of control and learned that while we can't control everything, we can certainly influence our attitudes, our actions, and our responses to the world around us. We took a leaf out of the book of none other than the superstar comedian Kevin Hart. who reminds us that life is about growth and change, and when we stop growing, when we stop changing, we're essentially giving up on life. So let's choose to grow, let's choose to change, let's choose to evolve, no matter what comes our way. By focusing on what we can control, we empower ourselves to make a positive impact on our lives. We build resilience, cultivate strength, and foster wisdom. We learn to navigate the stormy seas of life with grace and courage, turning setbacks into comebacks and obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning. We've also learned to trust our progress and believe in the process. Each step we take, each experience we encounter, is shaping us into stronger and wiser individuals. It's building our character, testing our mettle, and preparing us for greater things to come. So, as we move forward, let's take these lessons to heart. Let's focus on what we can control, let's stay committed to our goals, and let's have faith in the process. Because at the end of the day, no matter what life throws our way, we have the power to shape our own destiny. So let go of what you cannot control. Trust in your ability, stay committed to your goals, and have faith in the process.